Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Everyday English Friends.
Hi, everyone. It's great to see you again. I'm Leo.
And I'm Ava. On this channel, we help you practice real, natural English.
That's right. And before we start, please remember to like this video and subscribe to our channel. It really helps us make more lessons for you.
Thank you so much. So, Leo, what are we talking about today?
Today, we're learning how to talk about daily routines, all the things you do every day.
Waking up, eating breakfast, going to work, relaxing, everything.
Yes, and we will also learn how to describe good habits and bad habits, how to talk about weekly routines, and how to express frequency, like always, usually, sometimes, and never.
Perfect. So, Leo, how are you today?
I feel great today. I slept very well last night.
Really? Why did you sleep so well?
Well, yesterday evening, I turned off my phone early. I didn't watch any videos before bed.
Ah, that's a good habit. Screens make it harder to sleep.
Yes, when I read a book before bed, I sleep better. How about you? How are you today?
I am good, but a little tired. I woke up early this morning.
How early?
6 a.m.
Wow, what did you do so early?
I went for a short walk. I'm trying to make walking a morning habit.
That sounds nice. Fresh air in the morning is wonderful.
It really is. And after the walk, I made coffee and ate breakfast.
Perfect daily routine. Okay, should we start teaching our friends how to talk about routines?
Yes, let's begin with morning routines, because mornings are often the busiest time of the day.
Morning routines.
So, Leo, what is the first thing you do when you wake up?
The first thing I do is hit the snooze button.
Oh no, you have a bad habit.
Yes, I know. I always press snooze. I usually wake up 10 minutes later.
I think many people do that. It's very common.
What about you? Do you get up immediately?
Usually, yes. When my alarm rings, I get up. If I stay in bed, I become sleepy again.
That's a strong habit. After you wake up, what do you do next?
I stretch for a moment, then I go to the bathroom. I wash my face, brush my teeth, and comb my hair.
Nice. My morning is similar, but I always drink a glass of water first. It helps me wake up.
That's a very healthy habit.
Then I take a shower. Do you shower in the morning or in the evening?
In the morning, a warm shower helps me feel fresh.
I prefer evening showers. It helps me relax before bed.
Okay, so after your shower, what do you do?
I get dressed. I usually wear comfortable clothes because I work from home.
Lucky you. I go to the office, so I choose my outfit carefully.
Do you choose your clothes the night before?
Sometimes, not always. If I choose in the morning, I take too long.
I understand. Some people need time to decide.
Yes. After I get dressed, I make breakfast. I always eat breakfast. It's my #1 habit.
That's good. Breakfast gives you energy.
What about you? Do you eat breakfast at home?
Sometimes I eat at home, but sometimes I skip breakfast.
Oh no, skipping breakfast is a bad habit.
I know. But sometimes I'm in a hurry. If I'm late, I drink only coffee.
Coffee is not breakfast, Leo.
You sound like my mother.
Well, your mother is right. Work and study routines. All right, we talked about morning routines. Now, let's move on to work routines. What do you usually do after breakfast, Leo?
After breakfast, I go to my desk and start my workday. I work from home, so I don't need to commute.
Lucky. Many people need to travel to work. How long does your commute take?
About 15 seconds. I walk from the kitchen to my desk.
Wow, very long commute. You must pack a snack.
Yes, I bring a slice of toast for the journey.
You're so funny. Okay, tell us about your work routine.
Sure. First, I check my emails. I usually have many messages from clients or coworkers.
Do you respond immediately?
Not always. I only answer the urgent messages right away. The rest can wait until later in the morning.
Smart. What do you do after you check your email?
I make a to-do list. I write down all the tasks I need to finish that day.
I love to-do lists. They help you stay organized.
Exactly. Then I do the most important task first. That way, even if my day becomes busy, the big tasks are already done.
That's a great strategy. I usually check my email too, but sometimes I get distracted. I read one message, then another, then suddenly it's lunchtime.
Yes, email can be a black hole. You look at one thing and suddenly the whole day disappears.
So true. Okay, after emails and the to-do list, what's next?
Then I start working on projects. I take short breaks every hour to stretch my legs.
That's very healthy. When I'm at the office, I sit for long periods without standing.
Maybe you should set a timer.
Maybe I should. I get absorbed in work and I forget to move.
That's common. Many people do that.
Do you make lunch at home?
Yes, usually. I take a break around noon. Sometimes I cook something simple, and sometimes I eat leftovers.
Leftovers are life-saving. On busy days, they feel like a gift from the past.
Exactly. What about you? What's your lunchtime routine at the office?
Well, around 12:30, I go to the cafeteria with my coworkers. We eat together almost every day. It's a nice moment to talk and relax.
That sounds wonderful. Working from home gets lonely sometimes.
I can imagine. Being with other people helps me feel more energetic. But sometimes the cafeteria food is terrible.
Oh no. What do you do then?
I usually bring my own lunch. Sandwiches, salads, or pasta. Nothing fancy, but healthier than cafeteria options.
I guess cooking at home is always better for your wallet, too.
Yes, it saves money. Buying lunch every day becomes expensive quickly.
Absolutely. After lunch, do you feel sleepy?
Yes, every day. Around 1:30, I want to take a nap.
Same here. That's why I take a short walk after eating. It wakes me up.
That's such a good habit. Sometimes I just drink tea to stay awake.
Tea is your solution for everything.
Yes, tea is love, tea is life.
So after lunch, you go back to work, right?
Right. Afternoons are usually quieter. I spend the time answering emails, finishing reports, and planning for the next day.
Do you work until 5?
Usually, yes, but sometimes I stay late if I have a deadline.
Oh, no. You should go home on time.
I try, but some days are just too busy.
I understand. My work ends around 4 p.m. When I finish, I clean my desk. A clean workspace helps me focus the next morning.
That's a great habit. I want to do that too, but after a long day, I just want to go home.
Understandable. So when you finally finish work, what do you do next?
I take the train home. It's usually crowded, but I listen to music or podcasts to relax.
Sounds nice. Do you ever fall asleep on the train?
Once, I missed my stop, and I had to go back the other way.
Oh, no. That is a classic city experience.
Never again. Now, I set a silent vibration timer on my phone.
Very smart.
All right. I think that's enough about work routines. Shall we move on to afternoon routines and what people do after work or school?
Yes, let's do it. This is my favorite part of the day.
Afternoon and after work routine. So, Leo, after you finish work at 4 p.m., what do you usually do?
I usually take a short break. I sit on the couch and rest for about 15 minutes.
That sounds nice.
Then I do something active. I either go for a walk, ride my bike, or do a short workout.
You're so disciplined. After work, I'm tired. I don't want to exercise.
I don't always want to exercise either, but when I do,
I feel better afterward.
That's true. Exercise gives you energy, even when you think you don't have any.
Exactly. What about you? What's your after-work routine?
When I get home, I usually change into comfortable clothes, and then I crash on the sofa.
That sounds familiar.
I need 30 minutes to do nothing. No talking, no thinking, just relaxing.
That's totally okay. Everyone needs time to unwind.
After that, I check messages from friends or family. Then I prepare dinner.
Do you cook every day?
Not every day. Maybe 4 days a week. The other days, I order food.
Delivery life. What's your go-to delivery order?
Thai food. Pad Thai, green curry. Oh my gosh, delicious.
Sounds amazing. I usually cook dinner because it's cheaper.
Yes. But sometimes cooking feels like too much work.
True. After dinner, what do you usually do?
That's part of the evening routine, so we'll talk about that next. But before that, let's finish the afternoon routine.
So we talked about resting after work, checking messages, and exercising. What else do people normally do in the late afternoon?
Well, many people pick up their children from school. Some people go grocery shopping. Others run errands, like going to the bank or cleaning the house.
Yes, the afternoon can be busy for parents, especially.
My sister has 2 kids. Every afternoon, she picks them up, helps them with homework, makes snacks. Her routine is so full.
Wow, that sounds exhausting.
It is. But she enjoys it. She says it's the most meaningful part of her day.
That's lovely. For me, afternoons are quieter. After exercising, I sometimes read a book or do a hobby like drawing.
You're a good role model. Most people, including me, usually watch something on their phone.
That's not bad either. Relaxing is important.
True. Sometimes I watch short videos or listen to music. It helps me reset my mind.
Do you ever take naps in the afternoon?
Sometimes on weekends, but on weekdays, if I nap, I wake up more tired.
Same. A 5-minute nap is nice, but a long nap destroys the whole day.
Exactly. Okay, before we move on, let's teach the audience some useful phrases for afternoon routines.
Useful English phrases for afternoon routine.
Repeat after us.
I usually take a break after work.
I run errands in the afternoon.
I pick up my kids from school.
I go grocery shopping on my way home.
I take a short nap when I'm tired.
I relax by watching videos.
I try to exercise before dinner.
Great job, everyone. All right, I think we're ready for the next part, evening routines.
Yes, evenings are my favorite time. Let's go evening routine.
So, Leo, what time do you usually eat dinner?
I usually eat around 6:30 p.m. You?
A little later, around 7 or 7:30, sometimes even 8 if I get home late.
That's common in many countries. What kind of food do you make for dinner?
Simple meals. Pasta, vegetables, chicken, sometimes soup. If I'm lazy, I make a sandwich.
A lazy sandwich is still a good dinner.
Yes, but only if I add cheese. Cheese makes everything better.
Agreed. My dinners are usually healthy. Rice, vegetables, and fish or tofu. Nothing too heavy.
That sounds balanced. Do you eat alone?
Most of the time, yes, but sometimes I invite a friend to eat with me. Cooking for someone else feels nice.
It does. Food tastes better when you share it.
After dinner. So after dinner, I clean the kitchen immediately. If I don't, the dishes stay there forever.
Same. If I wait, I lose all motivation. I need to watch them right away.
Do you cook every night?
Not every night. If I'm tired, I order takeout. And sadly, I still have dishes from the night before.
Past Ava creates problems for future Ava.
Exactly, but future Ava forgives her.
Evening activities. Okay, after cleaning the kitchen, what do you usually do?
It depends on the day. Sometimes I watch a series. Sometimes I video call my family. Sometimes I study something online.
Nice. I usually read or watch a documentary, and occasionally I play video games, but not too much.
Good for you. I know people who say, I'll play for 10 minutes, and then it's 2 a.m.
Yes, that has happened to me in the past.
To all of us, Leo, to all of us.
Winding down for bed. What time do you start preparing for bed?
Around 10:30, usually. What about you?
Around 10. I like going to bed early.
What's your night routine like?
First, I turn off bright lights and use warm lamps. Then, I take a shower. Warm water helps me relax.
Nice.
After that, I brush my teeth, wash my face, and change into pajamas. Then I try to read a little bit before I sleep.
That sounds peaceful. My routine is similar, but I sometimes look at my phone too long.
Many people do that. Phones are dangerous at night.
Yes, because 1 second you're checking messages, and suddenly you're watching cooking videos from 2008.
Exactly. Suddenly it's midnight and you don't know what happened.
But I'm trying to reduce screen time at night. Instead, I stretch or listen to relaxing audio.
That's a wonderful habit. How long does it take you to fall asleep?
If I'm very tired, maybe 5 minutes. But if my mind is active, it can take 30 minutes.
Same. Some nights I can't stop thinking.
You know what helps? Writing down tomorrow's tasks. Then your brain stops worrying.
That's smart. I should try that. Useful English phrases, evening routine.
Repeat after us.
I usually eat dinner around 7.
I clean the kitchen after eating.
I relax by watching a series.
I read before bed.
I turn off screens at night.
I go to bed around 10:30.
Great work.
Okay, that was the evening routine. Next, we'll talk about weekend routines, which are usually more fun.
Yes, weekends are the best. Let's continue in the next part, weekend routine.
All right, everyone. Now it's time to talk about weekend routines. Weekends are very different from weekdays. People rest, spend time with family, and enjoy hobbies.
Yes, weekends are my favorite part of the week. Ava, what do you usually do on Saturdays?
On Saturday mornings, I sleep in. I wake up around 9 or 9:30. I never wake up early on Saturdays.
Same here. Sleeping in feels like a reward.
It really does. When I finally wake up, I make a slow breakfast, pancakes, eggs, or oatmeal, something more special than weekdays.
Nice. My Saturdays start with a long walk. There's a park near my home, and I like to walk there for an hour.
That sounds peaceful.
It is. Then I go grocery shopping for the week. I buy fruits, vegetables, bread, and coffee.
You are very organized. I usually go shopping on Sunday instead.
What do you usually do on Saturday afternoons?
I meet friends. We go to cafes, go shopping, or visit a museum. Sometimes we just talk for hours.
That sounds fun. Do you go out every Saturday?
Not every Saturday. Sometimes I stay home and clean the apartment. Other times I watch movies or study a little.
You study on weekends?
Sometimes, learning English or learning cooking or learning something new online. I like to improve myself even on weekends.
That's impressive. My Saturday afternoons are quiet. I usually cook something big, like soup or a large pasta dish, so I can eat it for several days.
Meal prepping. So healthy. I always want to meal prep, but I never do.
You can start with something small. Maybe chop vegetables for a few meals.
That's true.
Saturday evening. What about Saturday evenings? Do you go out?
Sometimes. If I'm in the mood, I go out for dinner with friends. Other times I stay home, watch a movie, and relax.
Saturday nights are my relaxing nights. I usually watch a film or read. I don't like staying out too late.
Understandable. Nighttime energy is different for everyone.
Sunday routine.
Okay, let's talk about Sundays. Sundays feel different from Saturdays.
Yes, Sundays feel slower, calmer, sometimes a little sad because Monday is coming.
Exactly. On Sunday mornings, I clean my home. Laundry, vacuuming, dishes, everything.
Sunday cleaning ritual.
Yes. Then in the afternoon, I prepare food for the week or go for a long walk.
I like that. My Sundays are for relaxing. I cook breakfast, read, and call my family.
That's sweet. I call my parents on Sundays too. It's a nice tradition.
Do you ever go somewhere special on Sundays?
Sometimes I go to the countryside for fresh air, or I visit a friend who lives outside the city.
Wonderful. I usually stay near home, but I sometimes go to a cafe to write or plan the week.
Useful English phrases weekend routine.
Repeat after us.
Leo slowly.
I sleep in on weekends.
I spend time with friends on Saturdays.
I like slow mornings.
I clean my home on Sundays.
I plan my week on Sunday evening.
Nice job.
Okay, that covers weekend routines. Next, we're going to talk about something very important: good habits and bad habits.
Yes, this will help you describe your lifestyle in English. Let's continue.
Good habits and bad habits.
All right, let's start with good habits. Leo, what's a good habit you have?
I drink a glass of water every morning. It helps my body wake up.
That's a great habit. Another good habit is eating breakfast every day.
Yes. Also, exercising regularly, even 10 minutes a day, is helpful.
And going to bed at the same time every night.
And keeping your home clean and organized.
I try, but it's hard.
It's okay. We all have mixed habits. Good habit examples: drinking enough water, sleeping 7 to 8 hours, exercising regularly, eating vegetables, cleaning a little each day, reading before bed, limiting screen time, planning your day, saving money, practicing English daily.
Okay, now let's talk about bad habits.
Uh-oh. I think I have a few.
We all do. What's one of your bad habits?
I sometimes skip breakfast. Very bad.
Yes, terrible. One of my bad habits is staying up too late watching videos.
That's super common.
Bad habit examples: staying up too late, skipping meals, eating too much sugar, being late, checking your phone constantly, spending too much money, procrastinating, leaving dishes in the sink, sitting too long, not drinking enough water.
Useful phrases, habits.
Repeat after us.
I'm trying to develop better habits.
I want to break this bad habit.
I usually, but I'm trying to change.
I have a habit of staying up too late.
I'm working on building a healthier routine.
Great job, everyone.
Great. We've covered habits. Next, we'll talk about frequency words like always, often, rarely, and never.
These words are super useful for describing your routines. We'll continue in the next part.
When you're ready for...
Frequency words and natural sentences.
Okay, everyone. Now we're going to talk about frequency words. These words tell us how often something happens.
Yes, and they are very useful when talking about routines.
Let's go through them from most frequent to least frequent.
Frequency words from 100% to 0%.
Always, 100% of the time.
Usually, about 80 to 90% of the time.
Often, Maybe 60 to 70%.
Sometimes, 30 to 40%.
Occasionally, maybe 10 to 20%.
Rarely, less than 10%.
Never, 0%.
How to use frequency words in sentences.
Let's show you examples. I will give a sentence, and Ava will give another one.
Always.
I always brush my teeth before bed.
I always drink coffee in the morning.
Usually. I usually eat lunch at noon.
I usually walk to work.
Often. I often read before sleeping.
I often call my parents on the weekend.
Sometimes. I sometimes skip breakfast.
I sometimes take a nap in the afternoon.
Occasionally. I occasionally eat fast food.
I occasionally stay up past midnight.
Rarely. I rarely drink soda.
I rarely drink soda.
Never. I never smoke.
I never work on Sundays.
Where do frequency words go?
Great question. Frequency words usually go before the main verb.
I always wake up at 7.
I usually eat breakfast at home.
I rarely drink soda.
But with the verb to be, frequency goes after.
He is always late. They are usually tired. She is never angry.
Practice together. Okay, repeat after us slowly.
I always wake up early.
I usually cook dinner.
I often exercise after work.
I sometimes watch movies.
I rarely drink soda.
I never skip breakfast.
Great job, everyone!
Putting it all together, mini dialogue.
Here's a small, natural conversation that uses frequency words.
Listen first, then repeat. Mini dialogue. Do you usually eat breakfast?
Yes, I do. I always eat something in the morning. How about you?
I sometimes skip breakfast. I'm not hungry in the morning. That's not healthy, but I understand. Do you often drink coffee?
Yes, I often drink 2 cups. How about you?
I occasionally drink coffee. I usually drink tea.
Now it's your turn. Try to describe your routine using frequency words. You can do it.
Great. Now let's move on to a vocabulary review of everything we've learned so far.